Welcome back to another episode of Other Than Aim, where I take pro Warzone players' gameplay and analyze it to show you what you can do to improve your Warzone gameplay without having to have the aim or gun skill that they do. These are things that you can do right now, decision making and other things like that, positioning that make these guys so good that can help you while you're playing the game right now. And I'm going to show you a clip from a gentleman that goes by the name of Almxnd with an X in it. And he is big time streamer and pro player now. He's always playing with Tommy, playing wagers, playing tournaments. He's absolutely ridiculous. I think he's still one of the biggest underrated players because I'd say regular people that aren't super into the Warzone pro scene probably don't know this guy, but he's absolutely nuts. He's one of the best there is, and you got to check him out. So this clip is absolutely crazy. He's taking on a whole team who ends up coming back after he finishes them from the gulag. I think he ends up killing 6 people, all from the same team, and he's using an FFAR the whole time. It's amazing, and we're just going to talk about his movement. It all takes place in this house that you see behind me right now, and it's nuts. So let's get right into it. So let's talk about the first kill that we saw. He's running into this building. He doesn't know where this team is, but he does know that he's being hunted, and he has a 3-star threat, as I like to call it, or a red threat, which means this team's very close to him, but he's not sure where they are. As he's going in the door, he gets shot. So he doesn't stop at the door and try to locate them. He doesn't try to turn around and shoot someone right away. He runs right in the door, right up the stairs, without stopping. He just sprints right up, no looking back. And when he gets to the top of the steps, the other player thinks that he kept running because he made those footstep sounds. But instead, he turns around and waits at the top of the steps. So as soon as the player behind him hits the stairs, he just lasers them, finishes them with a knife, and immediately keeps moving. As soon as that knife hits, he doesn't linger. He doesn't try to fight another one because he knows he's low on health. He doesn't have his plates in. So he finishes the guy with the knife and just immediately takes off, just keeps moving right away. So let's watch that clip real quick.
That's it. Back at it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
As you saw at the end of that clip, he knows that there's another player there. They're making noise outside. So he, again, comes back into the house. He knows the person is outside and they're not hitting him while he's standing in there. He waited down bottom for a second to see if he could see anyone or if anyone was going to bust in the doors, and they didn't. He simply listened to their footsteps outside, which were on the sound of dirt or grass outside the door, so he knows they're not inside. So he goes back to the top of the steps because he knows that not only can he move multiple different directions out the windows or down the stairs if they come at him, he also can pinch them on the stairs if they do try and follow him up there. So now he waits and he kind of evaluates what his next move's going to be based on where he hears players around him. Once again, Almxnd here waited at the top of the steps. When someone came up, he downed him and immediately threw the knife. The second the knife hits, he takes off running to get away from the second guy who's also pushing. Then he jumps out the window, but he doesn't run back inside. He doesn't run around the house, and he doesn't try to run away from the house either. Instead, he drops down by the door where he then has the option to go inside, go around the wall, go in cover. So regardless of what direction the person's coming, he always has an option. He can run around the building behind him where he's facing right now behind me. He can run forward if he needed to, and he can run in the house. And so he has 3 different ways to escape pretty much at all times, depending on where the other person goes. So this person fell out the other window and is now right in front of him. And because he stopped and just stood there and listened for footsteps, he knew where he was, and he's able to spot this guy first while this guy is still looking for him. So now Almxnd once again has an advantage against this person. So after hearing enemy soldier incoming, he now knows that one of the people that he killed previously is floating back in. So he's going to have another guy that he needs to kill. He's fighting one person that he already damaged, so he makes sure to down them. Then, as you can see, this isn't really part of what I can help you with, but as you can see, the person came behind him and he was able to basically do a 360 and throw the guy's aim off and then turn around and just laser him in the face. That's something you're going to have to practice. I can't really help you with that, but that's what makes Almxnd so good at the game. He knew that there was someone behind him just from hearing him, so he just spins around. That throws the guy's aim off. He misses a couple bullets. That gives him time to turn around, aim onto him, and kill him, even though he only had one plate. He's able to take out both guys. He gets those 2 finishes, and now he's ready for the guy who was dropping back in. It turns out there's 2 that are dropping back in, so he's got to get ready to take care of those guys.
You're not dead yet.
Sending kids.
Oh my fucking god.
As you can see at the end of that clip, he damages the first guy. Knowing that he's weak, he chases him into that back room and tries to get him as he goes out the window. He pays attention to where he jumps so that he can follow him and finish that kill. Once he downs him, he then stops completely. His footsteps are now no longer something that he has to listen to. It's no longer part of his audio in the game. He's standing completely still, listening for where this guy is, and he hears him on wood footsteps above him, so he knows he's upstairs. So he simply just waits for him to jump out the window and shoots him when he falls to the ground. Let's watch that part one more time.
Oh my fucking god.
As you can see, Almxnd is completely insane. He's very good. He used this small house in this little location so perfectly. He never put himself in a position where he didn't have multiple escape routes. No matter where someone came from, even if it was 2 guys at once, he was always able to slip out a window, out a door, around a wall, around a corner, whatever it was, and stop them from shooting him for enough time for him to get plates on, for him to reload, whatever he had to do. He ends up killing this team, probably sent them back to the lobby because multiple people came back from the gulag and he killed them too. So everybody's dead. This guy's absolutely nuts. If you haven't watched him on Twitch, check him out. I do recommend it. He's one of the really good ones to watch. He's a pretty chill dude, and all he does is like get 40 kills a game like it's nothing. So make sure to check him out. As for me, this is the end of this episode of Other Than Aim featuring Almxnd. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also stream on Twitch, but I'm not quite as good as him at Call of Duty. I try my best, but we'll see how well I can do in the future. I try to get better every time. I'm Mitt Softing on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. I stream every single night on Twitch. I'm posting more and more of these videos as much as I can. If you have any ideas for pro players or anyone else that you would like to see featured in a video like this, or maybe a specific clip from a certain pro player, please send it to me. Please write it in the comments, whatever it is. Please let me know. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I hope everybody has a freaking Kit Kat and good time. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.